I live in a beautiful city of Getafe, which a well-known university of Carlos III is situated. My flat is for students, which we rented for 600 euros without the utilities. Unfortunately, it is facing north and my bedroom is in the interior part. First, I want to talk about my window. It has two window slides which are very helpful to avoid noise passage and cold as well. I put here my plants to be reached by the sunlight. Do you remember the last time I showed this one to you? If you haven't yet, please click the tag above. I also put on here my cute wood frame made by my boyfriend when he was young. And I also have here my pen holder since my pens are a lot and too messy to be organized on my desk. You might wonder why I put a vina on my window when there is hardly a ray of sun entering my bedroom. As much as I want to open it, the location and the view is discouraging. It is dirty, noisy, and smelly since the puff of smoke grew out here from the kitchen, which led to the brownish leaves of my Diana plant. I also have here a plastic plant hung by a macrame made by Chelsea and my white curtains. Behind it is a fairy light bought from Amazon. It was difficult to design this big wall at first, especially that in the first place, I don't know what color I want this bedroom dominates. I am a maximalist and I always change my mind. I saw this moon phase sticker and bought it on Shein, and the paper butterflies were a set given by Chelsea. They fit a lot to the yellow light, however, they are not aesthetically organized. This was my goal, but this is the result. My skill can't cope up with my imagination. Let's go to my desk, which is not so big but functional enough for me to study and work. I usually put my iPad here and my laptop here since it occupies a lot of space. I have a lot of devices, so I came up with this wire organizer which helped me a lot to find the charger wire in each of my devices and to be as tidy as possible. Besides, I have two hooks pasted on the right part of the desk to put my iPad and just watch Netflix. I also have here my most important notebooks where I write my Spanish notes or my YT scripts, and below are my other important papers and documents. Behind these are private classes toys and some resources. I have here the things I need to grab directly from my other online classes. I also have here the two most important remotes of my life, for the diffuser and for the fairy lights. You can call me Hooky Tita now. These are used to hang the wires, headphones, and chargers not in use. It is so messy but better than seeing them on the floor. Next, I have this wooden hook where I put my handbags. 50% of these handbags are gifted, and then I realized how much I love collecting more. Above, I have some furnitures and sticker. The frame with me and my boyfriend is a vector made by me, and the two small frames are from this house. The winking eye, however, is from Shein. I bought some mini stickers and didn't know where to put it before, so I just stick them in this empty, awkward pillar of this room. Here, I have a handful of medicines. These were from my mom, and I took advantage to this hidden place to put unnecessary things that maybe will be useful in the future. In the uppermost part of this shelf, I have my plastic plant and a frame I bought from IKEA and printed my and my Bia's favorite phrase, Hakuna Matata. Then I have here my books which I got for free before, and a box where I put my private classes resources and another container for school materials. And you don't want to see what's behind this, so let's move on. Here I have the place where I need to organize all the time, where I put my skincare products. If you haven't watched my acne journey, please click the tag above. I also have here some of my makeups, lipsticks, my nail polishes, but I don't usually use them. And another box for my private classes resources. Moving on, we have some folders for preparing Cambridge exams, FCE, APTIS, and speaking classes. I also have some storybooks for younger ones and an old box which I got for free from someone who was moving out already. And below are some unused things and Shein's packaging which are very useful to pack wet clothes and just for storing purposes. So this is on the left side of my bedroom if you enter from the door. Here you have 3 postcards from Segovia and 3 more stickers. I also have this not so big mirror where you can see my ring light and my hooks where I hang my jewelries. I needed to improvise this jewelry holder because I don't have any place to put them. Since the day I knew Shein, I couldn't stop buying their jewelries, and every month there's a new family member added. I've got here my small cabinets for my undergarments and those things that I really need or I don't need at all. I always put those things that I want to grab as soon as I think of them here so that it's not going to be difficult for me to look for them. Let's go to the different wall of my bedroom. I have here a clothing rack from IKEA. I put on the clothes I usually wear and the ones I'm going to take videos with. The hangers are from Primark. I really love the wooden ones and the pink ones. And to beautify a little bit is to put that small sling bag on the right. Below, I have my shoe wears, and these are only my summer shoe wears. That's why I love this clothing rack even though it's movie, but it's functional. Going on to this lettering. I got this font from Canva and I trace it with this glittering foamy sheet with my YT account's name, and I tape it with a scotch tape. I would admit that the next part is the hatiest part I have in this bedroom, my old wardrobe. Above is where I put my kept clothes, especially those summer ones. I tried everything to have a tidy and clean closet, but this is all I can do. The closet is old, big, where I can even sleep inside. It's so nice to sleep here, it's very cold. I also have here a clothing organizer which is not my style, but it was already here when we moved in, so might as well use it. I also have here 2 over-the-door hanger hook on my closet doors to put on my belts and bags. I also have on the floor 2 hampers. The flower printed hamper is for those clothes I only use for an hour, and the white one is for the super dirty clothes. And lastly, my bed. I love that my bed sheets are color white even though it's risky. I spent most of my time here even though at the very beginning it gave me a lot of back pain, but problem solved. And to avoid removing the paint from the wall, I put on this wallpaper, and I think that it gave more character rather than just a plain wall.